Hey people, 45 Moment here with another Hitman Reborn review. People kept sending me emails saying, yo, 45 Moment, you gotta see this chapter. Reborn kicks ass. 45 Moment, you gotta see this. A technique that Tsuna didn't use since the future arc against Byakuran and those Moscas is back again. And I said, really? I gotta see this here. Only one technique Tsuna used against those Moscas and Byakuran, and that was 0-1 breakthrough. And when I saw that chapter, yo, Tsuna, my boy, props to you, man. Props to you. Your only downside is that you didn't recognize Reborn. But that's supposed to be comedic, so I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide because it's supposed to be comedic, and he'll find out eventually. Anyways, the chapter starts off with Tsuna being like, who are you? And still he hasn't realized that's Reborn. Even though, like Romeo Kujo-san said, the sideburns and even the fedora shows that that's a Reborn. Who else has a fedora like that? I'm just saying, who else has a fedora like that? Only one person, and that's Reborn, yo. And also, Reborn is gonna give not one but 2 lessons to Tsuna that Tsuna's forgotten, and that he forgotten ever since the future arc. And then Mitsu gets ready to fight him, and he declares to Mitsu that he'll be his opponent for just a bit, Reborn showed us as much as what he can do, a little bit, and what a little bit he can do was badass. Just imagine what he would do in full power. This chapter was pretty sick, and I really enjoyed it. He shoots the ground, and Mitsu charges. Reborn dodges, goes back to Tsuna. The first lesson that Tsuna had to learn was he has to respect his dad. No matter even in the past that he abandoned him, no matter even if Tsuna feels like that his dad is a nobody and it's like an asshole, he always has to remember this. His dad, what makes his dad strong is that he's trained 100 times more than him, and he's fought for his family 100 times more than him too. So Tsuna has to acknowledge the fact that his dad is stronger than him, and that his dad is far more powerful than he is. He has to accept that fact, that there'll always be someone more powerful than him. So he has to accept that his dad is far superior than him. Another fact too is that when Tsuna still hasn't recognized who Reborn is, Reborn charges again to Mitsu and gives him lesson 2. Lesson 2 is the Dying Will Flame. Tsuna has been abusing the Dying Will Flame during the Inheritance Ceremony arc and a bit of the beginning of this arc. Tsuna has forgotten what it means to use Dying Will Flames, and I think I know what Amano was trying to say here. Technique. Tsuna has been using bland techniques most of the time, depending only on the X burner or double X burner. He hasn't been depending on his other techniques, and that's what made him tasteless and bland. Tsuna has other abilities that he needs to show, other techniques that he needs to show, and that he cannot forget. If he has a variety of techniques, then he definitely has a chance to win against the Mitsu. That's what Reborn said to Tsuna, and to me, that was really good. I'm glad this was stated. And then they go on to, start hitting each other really hard, start fighting both in the same playing field. Reborn throwing in a couple of hits there, a couple of hits, and then Mitsu throwing a couple of hits, a couple of hits there, and then after their little duel there, and Mitsu grabs Reborn's hands, and then Reborn tells him another thing, that with comes Dying Will, comes your body. No matter in Dying Will is all about keep on moving, even if your body is destroyed, you just keep on moving. He disassembles his right shoulder so he can give a good headbutt on Mitsu's face, and then proceeds to kick the dude. That's yo, man, that's so beastly. That's beastly, man. That's beastly. And then, Mitsu's down, pretty much unconscious for a bit. And then, Reborn jumps up and reminds him that everything he's taught him just now should be used for his battle. And then it's his turn. And then Reborn comes out bluntly, and Tsuna still doesn't recognize this dude. How do you not recognize him? Yo, I'm just saying, how do you not recognize Reborn? I'm saying, after all that, how do you not recognize Reborn? I'm just saying, you should at least say Reborn, yo, are you actually a dog? But again, I think it's too soon, so we gotta take it easy there. And then Tsuna goes into hyper mode and proceeds to fight his dad again. Only this time, okay, if you remember before, in the ceremony arc, Tsuna was all rage mode, you know? It was more rage, 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 you know, like all pissed off kind of hyper mode, you know? Well, pissed off Tsuna is gone, and we're back to the calm Tsuna that was back in the Kyoko arc. If you remember calm Tsuna, we got the calm, you know, I'm serious Tsuna. Like, he was serious, but he was pissed off too. Now we got the calm Tsuna again, you know, the zoned in. Strategic Tsuna is back again. The strategic Tsuna since the future arc is back again. And this time, he fights good. And the attack that he brought back is the 0-point breakthrough. And he proceeds to absorb Inmitsu's flames, increasing his, making it an evil playing field. And all in all, this chapter was good. I really enjoyed it. Not only did it show Reborn's attacks, it had a good amount of comedy, good amount of serious tone, and a good amount of character development. What Tsuna realized now is that he can't just fight for his friends. What I'm glad is, now he's fighting for the sake of winning. That's what Reborn was trying to tell Tsuna. Fight for the sake of winning. And now he's finally fighting for the sake of winning. I'm going to title this chapter, Tsuna Fights for the Sake of Winning, Finally. I give this chapter a 13 out of 10. 13 out of 10. This was a good chapter. Props to you, Amano. Like Ramio Kujo-10 said, clap right there. This was a good chapter. Very, very good chapter. And I'm surprised. A lot of people PM'd me saying, yo, 45 Mama, you need to see this. And I saw it. I saw it, guys. I saw it. And it was a beastly-ass chapter. Beastly-ass chapter. Hands down. A beastly-ass chapter. This is 45 Moma, and I'm taking off.